Hello, how are you? It's LaShanda Henry here, aka Sister Sense, and once and again, you and I are officially inside my little fire starter circle here so I can bring that fire. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about fixing your funds. Actually, the first couple of steps to fixing your funds, especially if you feel like your funds are funny. Now, this particular conversation is for my fellow entrepreneurs out there who are like, look, LaShanda, for real, I'm tired of spending. I'm ready to make that money. I'm ready to get paid. I have been putting in a lot of money into my business. I've been investing into a lot of different things over the last few months or even over the last few years. And I need to start to reap the fruits of that financial labor. All right. So let's talk about that. What does it mean to fix your funds? And what do you got to do to start to get paid in this business that you've been dreaming about for so long? Okay. So first thing, let me do this. Let me jump on to Facebook over here. And while I'm doing that, a couple of things, feel free to share this out or tag somebody who needs to hear this, because of course, sharing is caring. So if you have some business besties in your circle and you want to be like, look, you need to come on and listen to Sister Sense because she's all about helping you make some sense of that money, then feel free to share this out, honey. And of course, you can tag somebody as well who needs to hear this. But if you are watching me on the replay side, remember that you can always drop into the comment box, #replays rock. All right, so we are about to rock out in this conversation today. This particular conversation, honestly, is actually inspired by a program. I have a productivity program that I am going to be launching very soon. It's called Focus Forward. I love the acronym, follow one course until successful. And I want to talk to you about some things that you can do to do just that. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Faye. Good morning. Good morning, my dears. Thank you for catching me here. So let's talk about what you need to do to fix your funds, especially if you are finding that you've been putting a lot of money in and you're not getting that money out. Okay. So one of my clients, she said this actually to me. She sent me a message. We were talking about a couple of tools that she can think about integrating into her business. And she said, like, real talk, LaShanda, there are a couple of things that I need. And right now I need that speed. I need to get this money because I've been putting in a lot of money and I'm ready to reap the reward, right? Anybody feel like that? And real talk, you guys can let me know if you feel like that. Say, yes, that's me. That's me. I'm in that boat. I've spent a lot of money on this doggone business. I am ready to reap the reward. I'm ready to get out of it what I've put into it, right? If that's you, let me know. Just drop into the comment box. That's me. That's me. Okay. Let me talk about that for a second. Now, I said to you, this kind of is inspired by my Focus Forward program, and it's not released yet, but if you want to learn more about Focus Forward, make sure you're on my list. So write down WWC, because it's a web class kind of conversation. If you go to my WWC, sistersense.com/WWC for weekly web classes, if you go there and sign up to get on the list, when I launch Focus Forward, you'll be one of the first people to know because it's an invite only kind of a situation. So that being said, let's talk about that. One of the things that I believe is happening if you're struggling with your funds and you're putting a lot of money into your business but not getting it out is because you need to fix your focus. But in fixing your focus, what we really need to do is to fix your fixations. Your fixations, those things that you are fixated on that are causing you to overspend and underperform so you're not profiting the way that you want to. Okay, that's a real talk. Let's talk about that. What I mean by fix your fixations. Let's talk about that. And let's talk about how you end up in this kind of situation. Okay. Now, I always say to you guys that I really and truly, I love working with a lot of folks. But who I love the most, my OMG entrepreneurs. OMG for me stands for Overwhelmed Manic Genius. So y'all be like, oh my God, I got all this stuff I want to do. I got all this stuff I want to teach. Overwhelmed Manic Genius. So for real, if you are an OMG girl, feel free to drop into the comment box. OMG, that's me. Okay. So for my fellow OMG entrepreneurs, that real talk, you fixate a lot on certain things. Some things good, other things bad. And some things that you're fixated on are causing you to overspend, underperform, and be in a space where you need money now. And you don't got that money now. And I'm going to tell you exactly why you don't have that money now. Okay. A part of it is the fixations that you have. So I'm going to identify a few of these fixations for you, and you can real talk, let me know if any of these hit home. But of course, think about for yourself if there are other things that you automatically know you fixate on that are causing this issue for you. Okay. Now, the easy button. So I love the Staples button. Have you guys ever seen the Staples easy button? I really just need to buy one so I can put it on my desk and show it to you, right? So the Staples easy button, it's that big red button. And here's the reality. For some reason, whether it be perceptions of the web or perceptions of other entrepreneurs that you see are doing things and it looks like they're moving so quickly, maybe in some cases it looks like they're moving and getting more results than you are. Or being in a space where you're like, okay, there's so many awesome tools. And people say that when they use this, they get fast results or easy results. Or when they use this, they get great results. And all of these magic bullet solutions are out there. And I know if I just keep grinding, I'm going to find my magic bullet solution. Anybody fixated on that? Like, okay, this one, okay, it didn't give me the kind of results that I wanted in X amount of time. I'm going to find that next magic bullet solution. Okay, wait, no, not that one, not that one. Do you find that you are investing in different tools or different programs? Come on, I'm going to ask you guys, real talk. Real talk. Think about how many programs and web tools and applications you've bought and have right now, and drop into the comment box how many of them you have. Number one, say like, man, I have, LaShanda, over 5 or over 10 or over 15 web tools that I'm paying for right now. Drop into the comment box how many you're paying for right now. Okay. That's question number one. And then number two, I want you to think about, of those tools that you're paying for right now, can you think about any of them that you're paying for, but you're not even using? You're not even using right now. I can think about maybe 3 to 5 tools right now in my mind that I'm paying for. And I love what they do, but honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't using them right now. I can afford to pay for them, right? I can afford to pay for them. They're not crazy expensive, but there are a couple of things that I got that I ain't using right now. Some of you guys, but I know what I'm gonna do with them. So, you know, it is what it is. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of y'all got way more than a few. Some of y'all don't even have like 3. Some of you guys got like 15 applications. You don't even remember what the login was. That's how bad it is. Think about, and feel free to drop into the comment box how many applications and tools and things that you got that you are not even using. You don't even know how to use. Hey, Faye. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Yolanda. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks, y'all, for joining me. Feel free to share this out, okay? So I want you to think about this. If you are, number one, if you're an OMG, overwhelmed manic genius, if you're an OMG girl, drop in the box OMG for me. That's number one. OMG. OMG, drop that into the comment box for me. Number two, if you feel like you have been spending and put on a lot of money into your business and you are ready to reap your rewards, if you are ready to make that money, if you're ready to get paid, drop ready into the comment box for me. Okay, so OMG, number one. Number two, ready. I want to see who's ready to get paid. Okay. And number three, I said, if you want to get paid, if you want to find your focus and move forward, one of the things you got to do is fix your fixation. So I'm going to share a couple of those fixations with you. Some of you guys are hitting that easy button. You think that if you get that tool or you keep spending into those programs, they're going to quickly deliver and give you results, which is causing overspending, and you ain't using them things. So you're really underperforming and you're not getting paid. I said, answer this question for me. How many programs are you investing in right now? And how many of those programs are you actually using right now? Right? Because some of that frustration comes from the fixation. Danette says, girl, I can't even count. But wait now, this ain't funny. This is money. This is a money sucker. Yes. Come on now. Come on. Now, here's the thing about it, right? I tell my clients all the time, and sometimes people hear it, but they don't remember to remind themselves of the following statements. Startups don't pay up right away. I know it's not something that you like to say or even hear, but startups don't pay up right away. Okay, so you in a situation that you spending and you spending and you spending and you spending, but you ain't getting paid. And there's frustration there. Hey, Hope, good morning, my dear. Y'all feel free to share this out because sharing is caring. One of the reasons why you guys are struggling to move forward is because you need to fix your fixations. If one of your fixations is in a belief or a disbelief, misbelief, what misconception that if you keep buying these tools and programs, and if you tried this one and it didn't quite work, it's taking too long for me to figure this one out. Maybe I'm not that techie. Maybe I ain't good at this thing, right? But I don't want to cancel it because so-and-so is using it and she making, listen, the millions that she's making using that program, her millions ain't going into your bank account. So why are you still using or investing into something that's not working for you? Fix your fixations. Stop fixating on this disbelief or misbelief or whatever you believe that these programs are going to do for you. One of the things that you need to do is you need to dig into the things that can work for you. I was talking to a client and I said, I really need you to hear me right now. I really need you to hear me right now because I see that you want to try this program and I see that it looks like it's got all these cool bells and whistles, but real talk, it don't matter if you use this one, or that one. What you need is consistency. What you need is to consistently put content out there. What you need is all this hard work that you've been doing to create this stuff. You need to consistently promote this shit. Okay. And I know somebody don't want to hear the word shit, but real talk, you need to promote, the gold nuggets coming out of you that you birthing. You need to promote it. Stop fixating on the wrong thing, which is which of these programs is going to give me my easy thing. Or, okay, I can't use this because I tried it and it's not working. Or I don't know how to use this because I'm going to pay you to do it for me. And I said, listen, there's only but so much I can do for you. Real talk. So I have a boot camp. It's coming up. It's called the Bestseller Boot Camp. And I'm like, real talk. I'm going to show you how to create products. I'm going to show you how to work on your sales. I'm going to show you how to do the smart passive income thing. And even if you don't have the tech skills, if you can invest into it, I'll do some of this back end stuff for you. I'll help you with your sales pages. I'll help you put the content in the templates and make it pretty. I'll help you set up your shop. But guess what? That's where it stops. That's where it stopped. If you got all this amazing good, if you got all this pretty, I'm going to help you put the pretty together, but you got to put the pretty out there. You got to put it out there. You got to stop fixating on the tools, get the back end done, get the products done, get the funnels done, get the pages done, and start fixating on the process of putting your stuff out there. You cannot get to success without the process. One of my favorite things to say is you cannot live a transformational life if you have not been transformed. In order to be transformed, you need the good and the bad, the hard parts and the easy parts, the feel goods and the real goods. But if you constantly are sitting on your goods and going, nobody bought or just 3 people bought and I ain't doing this no more, and you are fixating on the wrong thing. Not enough people bought this thing, so I'm on to making something new. Right? This tool is not working as quickly as I need it to, so I'm on to making something new, right? Okay, I did this freebie and maybe they didn't like this one because nobody signed up to this one, so I'm on to something new. You are fixating on the wrong thing. You need to fix your fixations. Because guess what? If you put this thing out there, right, and you know it's good, right? You got to share with people why you think it's great, beyond the good, why it's great, why it's amazing. That's what you're missing, fixing your fixations. And that's something that I want to help you do. But the first thing we got to do, the first step is to identify, real talk, are you fixating on the wrong things? Some of you need to stop starting over. Stop starting over. We're constantly, you're like, okay, I did this, it didn't work. Next. I did this, it didn't work. Next. I tried this, it didn't work. Yes. You got to give yourself more time and grace to get this thing right. Get this thing right. Some of you are fixated on time, but time in the wrong ways, meaning that if I spend this money, I can quickly spend, so I must be able to quickly get results. Just spending and getting the stuff is not the same thing. I talk about this with respect to me being a hobbyist and a crafter. I love to craft. I love to watch videos when people put these amazing things together, right? They show the video that's 5 minutes. It ain't going to take 5 minutes to put that thing together. So even though you spent money on the pieces to the process, you're not going to get the same result in 5 minutes. Because first of all, they cut out a whole lot of stuff in that 5-minute video. That's number one, perception gone wrong. But number two, it takes some time to master. Some of these people doing these videos, they have mastered their craft. They can do something faster than you, but again, you cannot compare your beginning to their middle. You're fixated on the fixation of looking at what they're doing and wanting that result and that speed, and you're not realizing that there's different types of speed. There's different types of speed, right? There's different types of speed. I'm good at what I do. So if you work with me, we can combine your creativity and your ideas with my technical speed, right? You know that you're good at what you do. There are certain things that just kind of quickly come out of you. Then you can combine that and produce products, combine that with either digital platforms so that you can produce the content. But maybe you suck at the speed when it comes to waiting for and being persistent to get the kind of results you want. You can't launch a business today, and if it didn't work for you 3 weeks later, you done give up on the damn business. That is not how businesses work. That's not how businesses work. You have to fix your fixations. What are you fixated on right now? Real talk, drop into the comment box if there's something that you're fixated on right now when it comes to your money. Some of you are like, listen, I put in a lot of money into this business, right? But think about what kind of money you've put in. Because at this point, maybe the kind of money you need to put in, it has to change. Some of you have put money into research books and training. Now maybe you need to stop spending on research books and training and start implementing. Spend money on implementation, right? The Bestseller Bootcamp is about creating products, working on sales funnels, working on smart passive income. Maybe you need to stop spending money on the research and then go into the implementation. Some of you have done the implementation. You've got products, you've got pages, you've got things to sell, but now you got to focus on spending money on investments, spending money on advertising, spending money on people that are going to help you get more eyes on your stuff. You need to spend and get speed, but spending and speed comes in different ways. If you keep spending in the same way, you're not going to get the kind of results that you want. If you keep spending on, ooh, let me try this tool. Okay, that didn't work. Let me try this tool. Okay, that didn't work. Let me try this tool. Okay, that didn't work. You are going to find yourself stuck. You're still in the same spot. You're not in marketing mode anymore. Well, not even anymore. You haven't gotten to real marketing yet. You haven't gotten to real customer service yet. If you can't tell me that, right, you got products, but you don't got customers going, ooh, girl, I like that. When you coming out with the next one? Ooh, I want to get this one. Okay, or do you have this? If you're not in customer service mode yet, if you're not in marketing mode yet, even if you only have a few customers, keep in mind, that's where you need to be. You don't need to go back to the drawing board and create something new again. You don't need to have to find another tool again. You have to fix your fixations. Guilty, I keep starting over in some way. Tiffany says, yes, that's me, that's me. We need to fix your fixations, okay? So the first steps to fixing your focus and to getting more money is to figure out where you're overspending. Where are you overspending right now? Is that overspending serving you? If you've got some tools, stop thinking that if you find another tool, it's going to work better than the tool that you got. Unless that tool is old and super old and bogged down, and unless you can tell me that you have squeezed every freaking lemon out of it that you can possibly get, don't tell me that you bought it and by osmosis you thought it would work if you used it for 2 days and it didn't work and you can figure it out after 2 days. So now you want to buy something new, because if you're overspending, that overspending issue is you. It's not the tools. Unless you know how to work the tools and you've tried to work the tools, it's not the next tool. Then you're going to go on to the next tool and you're going to do the same thing because you're fixated on this tool that people keep talking about, or I see sister girl use, she making money with that, so I got to use that. Stop looking at these folks and making these money things and showing you how many thousands of dollars they're making, and you think that their magic is simply in the tools that they're using. Yes, a lot of these tools are awesome, but here's the operative word. They're freaking using the tools. I don't want to say freaking, I want to say something else, but they're using the damn tools. They're not buying them and sitting on them. They're using them. If you buying them and you ain't using them, you fixated on the wrong thing. Or if you're using it for 2 minutes and then you're on to the next thing because you think there's something out there that's faster, there's different times of speed. You're looking for the wrong speed. Let me tell you something. I do this, and a lot of entrepreneurial people I watch do this. We quickly create content. We quickly put our content out there. We share, we empower, we sell, and then we quickly are on to the next thing. That speed is a different kind of speed. We fixate on results. We fixate on getting new customers. We fixate on getting customers to come back. We fixate on failing, putting something out there, seeing it fail and flop, and then figuring out how to do it better the next time. Those are the kind of things that we fixate on. The entrepreneurs that are making money, they're churning stuff out. We don't fixate on, I'm telling you, real talk, I got a couple of tools that I use from 2007. You know what year this is. Shit. I'm like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right? We don't always fixate on the, looking at what other people are using. And keep in mind, sometimes we do. Sometimes we go, okay, now it's time to level up. I've gotten all I can get out of this tool, right? One of the tools that I love is Samcart. I love Samcart for sales pages, right? Back in the day when I ain't had that money, I was that broke, honey. All I used was PayPal. I love my PayPal, but I was like, look, I've gotten all I can get out of creating PayPal sales pages. I need to level up. Unless you can say you've gotten all you can get out of that particular resource, it's time for you to get into a new one. It's time for you to get into a space where you're focused on your sales, you're focused on the things that you can do. Okay, so these are the first steps for you. Now, like I said, number one, this is me talking about a piece of what I'm doing, which is called Fix Your Focus. Fix Your Focus is that looks like 10. Fix Your Focus is a 5-day productivity program. And literally my heart is telling me that it needs to be $25 for 5 days, $5 a day, because I don't need the excuse of, girl, this is too expensive, I can't do it. 5 days, and my heart is telling me $25 because it's already ready for y'all. And it hasn't launched yet because I want to do it in a private invite-only incubator. If you want to get an invitation to Fix Your Focus, or not Fix Your Focus, if you want to get an invitation to my the first 5 days of my Focus Forward productivity program, make sure that you're on my list. If you get my emails, you're on my list. If you're not on my list, go to sistersense.com/WWC for my weekly web classes so you can get on my list. So, because it's invite only. If you're on a list in certain segments of my list, I will be sending it out. One of those segments is in my weekly web class series at sistersense.com/WWC. So you get on that list. And when I send out Lord, I'm tongue-tied. When I send out Focus Forward, I'll send you an invitation so you can see if it's a good fit for you. I'm leaning towards $5 a day. The process is me over 5 days sharing with you a few things. Number one, 5 hours. I said, if you feel like you're behind and you're not getting things done, give me 5 hours for 5 days, an hour a day for us to work on fixing your focus so you can move forward. I said, number two, 5 minutes. I'm going to share five-minute processes with you to help you really figure out why you are wasting time, why you've got a full plate, how you can go from full plate to fully focused, 5-minute process activities, 5 days, an hour a day over a 5-day period. Again, my heart is telling me 25 for the 5. I haven't put it out there yet because I want to make sure that the people who need to be in the first round of Focus Forward are in there. Again, if you want to be in it, I will send you the details. You can even email me and say, LaShanda, personally send me this, please. Don't forget. You can email sistersense@gmail.com and say, LaShanda, I would love to know about Focus Forward. I need that. And I will be sending that out soon to the people who are on the weekly web class list, among others, as well as the people who directly email me and say, LaShanda, I need to be a part of Focus Forward. The first step is fixing your fixations. The first step that I'm giving you today is fixing your fixations, because some of you are overspending. Where are you overspending? And some of you, it's a chronic issue. You don't even realize you're doing it because you're thinking that if you keep buying a new thing, that thing is going to help you in a different way. Where do you need the most help? Identify that, right? Where are you spending the most? I said startups don't pay up right away. So some of you are frustrated because your startup isn't paying up, but you're frustrated because you spent out so much money. Stop that. If you can stop overspending on certain things, that can alleviate some of the pressure you're putting on yourself and you're putting on your business. Anybody hear that? If you stop overspending on certain things that you're fixated on that are not working for you, that can take some of the pressure off. You know, that pressure cooker, you know, you got to open up the thing so the steam could come out. You know, you know that startups don't pay up right away. You're frustrated because you put something up today and it didn't sell tomorrow. Things take longer than that. Right? You're not a freaking genie. You ain't Beyonce yet. You ain't Oprah yet. It's going to take a little bit more time for you to build this stuff up, get your following up, get your viewers up, and stop putting all your time in creating these beautiful things, having 3 people see it, and then getting pissed off because you didn't get $3,000 from 3 people. Come on. You've got to put in more time. You got to change the things that you are fixated on. You got to fix your fixations. I want to help you do that. I want to show you the things that you should be fixating on. And I'm hoping that whether or not I can show it to you or not, you can sit down and have a real talk conversation with yourself to see that there are some things that you need to adjust. So Danette says, what's the site again? If you're not on my list, go to sistasense.com/WWC to get on my list. Okay. WWC stands for weekly web class. And I got to get off, y'all, because today's my Clarity Calls day, and I have to get on a call with a client. One of my favorite clients from the UK. We talk early in the morning. Early in the morning. Listen, I get it. I get it. Cope is like, listen, no money, kids graduating. I need to make this money. You got to fixate on the things that's going to help you make the money, right? So if you have products, where are your fixations? Where are your fixations right now? Because you need to be fixated on selling. You need to be fixated every single day on selling. I know you got products. Are you selling your products every day? Win, lose, or draw. Good day, bad day. High sales, low sales. Are you selling your product every day? If you can't tell me you're doing that, you fixated on the wrong things. Are you doing that? Because if you're telling me you need to make that money, then honey, that means you need to be selling every day. Are you marketing every day? Are you investing in exposure every day, working with somebody, reaching people, doing advertising, doing organic marketing? Lord, I'm right now doing at least 3 live streams a day, and that is not my way. Okay, but I'm springing into action. I'm doing new things. I'm doing old things. I'm doing email marketing because I love email marketing, video marketing because I love video marketing. I have an event coming up in a few weeks that I'm going to be speaking at locally. I am trying to do as much as I can do to reach and teach not only you, but people out there who are waiting for me. Because as they say, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. My students are ready. I have to be here. I have to appear. And see, if you tell me no, you don't really want that money. Because you just said, girl, I need that money. My kid's graduating. I need that money. But if you're not doing the right things, the right fixations, if you're fixated on the wrong things, you're extending your energy in the wrong way. I'm fixated on the fact that this didn't work, or I'm fixated on the fact that I don't understand this tool, so let me put more money into that tool. Let me buy that thing. Your fixations need to be fixed because there are things that can get you money, and you're not spending enough time on those things every single day. The things that you need to do to get you money, you are not lost, boo. I see that you said, I'm so lost. You are not lost. Because sometimes we're confused, not because we don't know what to do. It's because we won't do what we know. We know we need to go out there and sell. We know we need to go out there and get 50,000 no's before we get one yes. We know we need to go out and fix the thing that we did. We need to fix it and put it out again, but we don't do it. We get all up in our feelings. We go back in bed. We get in our head, and then we delay. What is today? What is today? It sure as hell ain't January 1st. If you want to be today the best day that it can possibly be, you got to fix your fixations. Say it with me. Fix my fixation. Somebody drop that into the comment box. Fix my fixations. Okay, so I'm going to come back on here so we can do part 2 of this conversation because I really want to stay, but I really got to go. And we're going to talk about more things that you need to consider when it comes to fixing your fixations. Again, the last thing that I'm going to say is identify where you're overspending right now. Because you're like, man, I'm spending too much money, but you're still spending. So you need to stop that. Stop spending on the wrong things. Yes, you should be spending. Yes, you should be investing. But some of you guys are overspending on things. And if you're not getting the result, you move to the next thing. But that thing that you're spending on isn't necessarily a result. Maybe it's a thing that's going to help you produce or create, but it's not the thing that's going to sell for you. It's not going to magic bullet boost your confidence so that you confidently try again. You need to fixate on something else. You need to fixate on selling and marketing and producing and putting yourself out there more. You need to get better at your focus. So like I said, I'm going to do the find your focus, fix your fixations. I'm going to teach you all of these things inside of the Focus Forward 5-day productivity incubator. And my mind and soul is telling me $5 for 5 days, $25 total. If you want to learn more about it, because it's almost ready for you to be released, make sure you're on my list. Email me, sistersense@gmail.com, if you want to learn more about the program, number one. But of course, number two, you can also simply just get on the list. Go to sistersense.com/WWC to get on the list. Danette was like, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on the list. I need it. So Focus Forward, that's coming out, number one. Number two, the Bestseller Bootcamp. So that for some of you who are focused on the wrong things, some of you need to be focused on 3 things in particular. Creating some products because you don't have enough products to sell. Some of you need to be focused on your back-end sales funnels, your sales pages, and your sales systems because you ain't selling right. And some of you need to focus on smart passive income, generating money that you just get because you are smart and it's passive and it's in the back end. A few days ago, I got $65 from my hosting company because I'm an affiliate for the company. So every time somebody signs up through me, I get $65. That's smart passive income. And I don't got to do nothing for it but except for recommend that product. Some of you are sitting on smart passive income, simpler sales solutions, and putting out more products because you get more products more often. You're focusing on the right things to work on that money that you want to get paid from, right? So the Bestseller Bootcamp, you guys can learn more about it over at sistersense.com/BSBC. BSBC stands for Bestseller Bootcamp. First cycle starts the 1st of next month. You only have a few more days to register if you're not already in. If you've been dragging your feet on it, I don't know what to tell you, okay? Because all the good that I'm giving in the first cycle, I may not give all that good the next cycle, or I may not do another cycle because this is the first one. So I know it's going to be amazing, right? But I may just put so much of my foot in this there. You ever put your foot into something so much you go, whoo, Lord, I cannot do that again. So I don't know if I'm going to do another 90-day, 12-week bestseller bootcamp, but I know I'm doing this one, and I'm super excited for all of y'all who are in it. You can learn more about it at sistersense.com/BSBC, but also feel free to follow me, go to the weekly web class page, get on my list so that you can also get an invite to the 5-day Focus Forward Incubator. It's really simple. 5 hours, 5-minute processes. It's not one of those things that you go, oh my God, I'm going to be super overwhelmed. The Focus Forward is going to help you with your productivity. The Bestseller Bootcamp is going to help you create products, work on sales, and smart passive income. If you have any questions about that, feel free to check in with me. Email sistersense@gmail.com, or as you're on the sistersense.com website, click the gray tab on the right and send me a voice message. Tracy says, I need that. I'm too busy doing the work behind the scenes. Okay, so whichever one you need, Tracy, check in with me. Feel free, and I'll let you know about both. Okay, so email me, Tracy, and let me know what you need. If you guys have any questions about either the Bestseller Bootcamp or Focus Forward, check in. I feel so bad. I really want to stay here with you guys, but my client is waiting. She's probably sitting there like, where is my lady? I love my clients. I do clarity calls on Wednesdays. Let me jump off here so I can go and share with her. And then when I get some free time, I'll come back on and share with you. Okay. But until then, again, remember, figure out what you're fixated on, the wrong things, number one. Number two, do you need to fix your fixations and your focus? If you do, make sure that you are in my circle so I can tell you all about the Focus Forward 5-day productivity program. And number three, if you need to work on your sales pages, simple sales solutions, smart passive income, creating more content, creating more products consistently, the Bestseller Bootcamp is here for you so you can create your next best sellers within the next 90 days with me. Yours truly. I said me and I wanted to say ye, why, and that came out as ye. I don't know what that was about. Okay, all right. I gotta go. I'll talk to you guys later. Mwah. Bye.